Hi, so I just did my first ever stream tonight, doing some Legion beta stuff. Thanks very much for all those turned up for it. Please put feedback down here if you did watch it. You know what I'm like, I'm always open to suggestions. I'm going to be reading up, there's a few things I know myself I'm going to improve on for the next stream. The next stream will be tomorrow, by the way, if you're watching this as soon as I put it out, or it might be today if you're watching it a little bit later, which will be Sunday the 15th of May. Right, hello, should we check? Is this working? Can anyone sort of confirm that at least that you can hear me? Where can I shove it? I suspect that's going to cause trouble later on there, but never mind. Oh, good. Now, remember, this is my first time streaming. There will obviously be a delay. There's always a delay, isn't there? And this is absolutely my first time. So feel free to say something, but if you say something, there might be a little bit of a delay while I actually get it. Or maybe there'll be a delay on you hearing what I say back to you. I don't know. It is. But I think what some people like judge, like the Demon Hunter here, a lot of people judge it and say, well, it looks a bit boring. Oh, crap, I can't see anything. I'll just click on things randomly. But I think what you have to bear in mind is they've changed all specs. So some people are sort of judging them based on how it is in live. But nothing's like it is in live. Why am I clicking all over the quest window? Because I've got the chat here. You can't see it. I can see it. And that's where it is. I am, as I say, I'm going to have to keep playing about with how I set it up. Like, almost all of my screen is utilised at some point. Oh, he's dead. I've got to wait for him to get back up. So I can't actually read the stuff in the quest stuff. So I'm randomly clicking to see where things are. I'm just poking blindly. There we go. Now, I have to be a bit careful here because I don't have a defensive yet either. We can actually take those things out, but I'm not bothered. We'll kill him before he kills us, I think. So we can actually turn these like beams off. But I'm gonna. Oh, I'll tell you in a minute. I don't want to. I'll spoil it in a second. But oh, there's my interrupt now. Where do I put my interrupt queue? Sacrifice me. Is that the one? There we go. There we go. Then we get Illidan talking now. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, with streaming, I'm not sure what would be the best way to do stuff. Obviously, when it's like beta, it's quite easy. Just every now and then, just do a couple of hours like this. Streaming raids is tricky because even though I could in theory, as I've said before, you don't always know if you're going to be in or not, and obviously streaming the bench isn't all that fun. And the other thing is, obviously, where am I going? I wouldn't have the chat up here, obviously. I'd have to be totally focused on the raid, so there'd be no interactivity or anything like that. Right, we get to use one of our more interesting abilities here. I hope it's not the only time in the expansion we get to use this. Where am I going? Is it up here? No, I don't think there's particularly long cooldowns, really. The main offensive cooldown for Demon Hunters is quite a lengthy one, but it's also quite a powerful one. Right. Spectral sight. Can you even see a treasure chest there? I like seeing through walls. I'm not quite sure how we're going to use this realistically, but never mind. Well, which ring? There's like 4 legendary rings. If you mean the one for the DPS one, yes, it does. I probably won't get that. I'll probably get all the rubbish for other specs. I don't think I need to kill these, actually. I think they're doing it. I think I just need to go over to the last boss. Yeah, the Holy Power Ring looks good. And in the Order Hall as well, like, you can only use 1 legendary to begin with at a time. But in your Order Hall, once you've developed it enough, it'll probably take quite a long time. A few months, I'm guessing, by looking at the timings at the moment. But you can get into a position where you can wear 2 at once. Oh my god. She's one of those health stones. Again, lacking a defensive. At the moment, I do get one in a bit, but not yet. I'm just wasting my time. I don't need to do that. I'm just going to pick up the loot and bugger off. Hang on. Oh. Is he? Where is that? Someone killed him. Oh, another treasure chest. Oh, that's probably just got more fell health stones in it. Oh no, got a ring. Some of the defensive legendaries look decent, actually. I suppose you just match which... I mean, if you're in the lucky position to have multiple ones of the good ones, you can just match it to whichever fight you want. Right, now, what did I get there? Throwglaive. I put that on shift 2. I haven't actually seen where they're supposed to drop from yet. I don't know if that information is out there. I haven't actually seen that yet. The problem with the boots, the ones that convert to haste, it's a bit... I don't think it's going to be as powerful as others, and it just seems a bit crap because, like, for example, Demon Hunter, we get... it's like rubbing it in with Demon Hunters. You get so much movement speed because your mastery increases your chaos damage. That's any ability that uses that does chaos damage, which is not all of them, and increases your movement speed. So I've got like 16% movement speed just because of my mastery here. Yeah, I was talking about movement speeds actually. There's a talent here. We can get 106 momentum. So when you use Vengeful Retreat, which I don't have yet, but it's one that sort of chucks you backwards, or when you use Fell Rush, which I do, increases your damage for a certain amount of time. So you would use that even if you were stood stock still and didn't have to move, just to like rub it into people who don't have as good movement. So you'll constantly be on the move with this class, with this spec especially. Remember Throwglaive. And just have to remember again that there's no... I only get a heal up really once I've... Oops. Once I've killed something, because those orbs are the only way at the moment I have of healing myself. Uh-oh. It's getting you to use your abilities, this thing, so it chucks you in the air, but you can avoid taking fall damage by using glide, which is like your double jump. I'm just going to get out of here because I think he's going to do something nasty. Yeah, I mean, at the moment I don't even have a telly. Since I moved, I will be getting one like this summer probably. But I very rarely watch television. At the moment, there's no point in me having a telly because in my lounge, I don't have a... I, like, when I moved, ordered the sofa and armchair. It's going to be delivered, like, in a couple of weeks. So my lounge at the moment is pretty empty. When I say lounge, for those of you in North America, I think you'd call it a den. Place where you sit and watch telly. Come on, die, you bastard. There you go. Oh, okay. This wasn't working when I was doing it in early alpha, this event. So that's what those... I never understood what those were for. They never seemed to do anything. What have we got? A ring. Oh, look. We've got to kill this refugee from StarCraft. Right, use my I-beam first. Then Metamorphosis. And what this does, you can't see everything at the moment, but it changes my Chaos Strike into a different ability. It will also change my Blade Dance when I get that, but I ain't got that yet. So this is going to be annoying because no AoE when I-beam's on cooldown. Apart from that, I-beam coming off in a bit. Right. Yeah, there's a lot of things from other games, most notably Diablo in this, but end of the day it's not, you know, it's all Blizzard games, it doesn't matter, does it? Right, that's the keystone, so Illidan should be all happy now, except we're probably too late. I mean, obviously the most impressive part in the Legion, graphics-wise, is the fact you can now see 3 times as far. You really do notice the difference. That's really good. Yeah, no orcs, but we've got Tauren that look like moose men. Right, let's go back to the Black Temple, in theory. And of course, we're not going to get to see the actual cinematic that this goes with. It looks like as well that there's going to be a lot more cinematics, in-game cinematics in this than there were in WoD.
The burning legion will fall.
And here we are back at the present day now. Illidan got nobbled by me so many years ago, and I got captured. Hang on a minute. Did I get my new glaives? Oh, they've just automatically equipped them. Okay. That's different to early alpha. Yeah, at the moment, We'll see what happens when we go to some other places like all this is at the moment. Probably not so bad. I mean, Blizzard were quite clear that when they opened up beta, sorry, it was for stress testing. They've deliberately jammed lots of people. And that's why when you create a character, it's like level 100, because they want everyone in the same content.
This chamber. One of my wardens had betrayed me.
I too have felt betrayed by my own kind. Remember,
Right, okay.
Wardens are watching.
Vengeful retreat at last. So I would really like it if they just came up with new law again, but I just think they're not going to, because they just probably get it in their heads that people want the old stuff. Oh no, I think we can abandon the alternative universe thing. Because we can just piss off with... I mean, we've got Gul'dan, he's the only relic from it. Come on. Oh, okay. We could do with hurrying that bit up a bit. Got a bit boring there. Yeah, Cordana. This is the one from the legendary ring quest in Warlords of Draenor, of course. It was corrupted by those books or something.
Too far away. I need to get closer.
Oh, hell. No, this isn't going to end well. Oh, that's good. Fine. That's never happened before.
just like old times, eh, Kane? Do not speak to me of old times, outlaws. You betrayed us all.
I'm not afraid.
I think these have shared health. I don't think it actually matters which one you tackle, unless you've got dots that you can put on two at once.
After 10,000 years of
It's too far away.
succumbed to the fell energy within. When he was free, he was not in his
I need
right
to get
mind.
closer.
He was fighting, as we all do. He needed us to
Attack the without the... Hold on. Oh. Alright, it doesn't appear to have it. So actually it does matter which one you attack, fine.
even when he lost his
Too far away.
the hard choices. He sacrificed
Oh,
everything.
this is the annoying thing about I-beam. Someone suddenly moves out of it, you're rooted, you can't do anything. Just gets wasted. Hold on. Alright, that's the brutal attacks one, so I have to switch to this.
I need to get closer.
Try and knock me off the platform again, I was ready that time. Alright, where's he gone? Where's Kadka gone? Oh, there he is, he's coming.
We are all that stands between the Legion and annihilation.
Hail and well met, champion. Without you,
Right,
Azeroth
shall we see what Dalaran's going to be like? It was not good earlier on.
I need to speak with you.
Where are you? Hold on. Where the hell? Oh, that's for something else, actually. That quest. Crassus Landing, right, let's go there. But I've got a very bad feeling about this. We notice we're not really seeing NPCs here. this is usually a pretty sure sign that it's all gone very badly wrong. Yeah. I think what we'll have to do here is to jump on to the ret and do the perhaps do this scenario, because Discordant Chorus, it's only really now. I used it a lot on progress or bit. Oh, do you know what? This is going to be bad. Oh.
Strength and honor. Go forth to victory.
Right, let's have a look here. So we're going to get buffed up here. Last meal. It's not very nice calling it the last meal, is it? There's my 3-second Horsey. Gone.
Yo! Have a good one!
Problem with Divine Hammers, it only gives you one holy power. Come on. And it catches me out because I'm used to it giving like 2. Oh no. They've changed a few animations over the course of Alpha. Getting a few DP procs. Always good.
I need a target. I need to target someone.
Alright, let's get some Avenging Wrath going. I will need to set up tell me when to track the Judgment debuff though on my target. I don't want to be looking up there all the time. I don't know if this is a bug or something, but you can't target these, but you do have to kill them.
I'm out of range.
So it's only really AoE that works, which is annoying. Oh, there's the crystals over there.
Your corpses will feed my hounds.
I need to get closer.
You wish to face the might of the Legion?
I'm assuming this scenario scales, because you can do it with, like, I've done it before, where there was just me in there. And at the moment there's only like a few. But then you can be a raid as well. I assume it just sort of scales.
Prepare yourselves.
Right, I've still got AoE taunts, never mind.
I need to get closer.
Oh, rubbish hitbox. Can't actually hit him unless I'm stood right underneath him. Being outdone by a mage and a priest. It's no good.
The Master will mend my flesh again and again. You have
Well, I've taken the mage at least. I'm going to struggle with the priest because they still get an execute. Oh no, the mage has done it again. I'm not using Avenging Wrath though. Okay. Come back here and be clobbered. Uh-oh. Ah. Where do I go? Oh, that's okay, I think. Oh no, this is really bad. Why would they make me res where there's a load of demons ready to mug me? This is like being in a Arathi basin when you're losing. Oh my Christ. Bubble. Heal up. Oh, we're finished. Right, when I did this earlier on the Death Knight, it was very, very confused. But generally speaking, the idea we get is Vol'jin is mortally wounded. They've managed to get him all the way from the Broken Isles back to Orgrimmar, and he's still alive. And, oh, that's no problem, a bit later than ever. About 10 minutes left. We've just done Demon Hunter starter area, we've just done the scenario. I'm just going to finish this off, and then we can sort out when I do another stream yet, if people are up for that. But yeah, Vol'jin, I don't know how they've managed to get him all the way back here, mortally wounded, and sat him on there, and yet somehow they can't do anything for him. But that's the situation.
What can I do for you?
Right, what do you want? Oh, Dalaran. Oh, okay. I didn't know this. So we actually get, just like the Garrison Hearthstone, we get one specifically for Dalaran, do we? Oh, it's not in there.
Thank
Never
the
mind.
light I found you. I must speak with you at once.
Well, I think what we'll do, we're on like 1 hour and 55 minutes. It was a 2-hour thing. My arse is hurting. I need to go and get a drink and things. It's quite a nice place to finish off. The question is, if people want me to stream again, when do you want me to do it and of what? I mean, one option, there's two options basically. I haven't got an artifact on any of them. I could just stream getting an artifact on one character, then do some leveling, or I could do getting artifacts on several characters. I've got 3 characters now who are ready to get artifacts. If Dalaran works, of course it wasn't on the Demon Hunter. So one option could be, the next stream could be getting artifacts on several specs. The other one could just be getting it on one spec, sorting out the order hall, and then do some questing. So what do we think? So the consensus was to, on one character, do the artifact quest, sort the order hall out, and then go quest leveling on the Broken Isles. Then the stream will be Sunday the 15th of May. That might be today or it might be tomorrow, depending on when you're seeing this. It'll be 6 PM UK time again. So same time, be for a couple of hours, thereabouts. Put your comments down below if you've got a particular spec. Now, the specs I've got a choice of, basically, there's Ret Paladin, there's Havoc Demon Hunter, there's Frost Death Knight. If you get your votes in early and there's more wanting to do a different one, then I'd have time to do the scenario and everything like that on another one. But those are the 3 that are all ready to go for tomorrow. If you know a lot about Twitch and you can see very obvious things I'm doing wrong, then by all means put them in the comments. Some of them I may already know. There's already some things I know I'm going to have to do differently for tomorrow. But put them in anyway, it doesn't matter. And if you've got any other ideas as well, put those in. You know how I am with feedback. I do respond well to it. And until next time, I'll see you later.